Welcome back, or first time, to One Holiday at a Time. It's a podcast where we study the cinematic and the cultural side to the celebration times.
Happy holidays, guys. My name is Adela.
And I'm Alex. Happy celebration times,
Happy
everybody.
days.
How's it going?
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you did.
We bought things on Black Friday.
Yep.
Because that's how we celebrate.
We do Black Friday.
Yep. Excuse me. So today on the podcast, we're continuing movie harvest season with another new movie that just came out maybe like a few weeks ago. I don't remember. I think it came out earlier this month. Called A Bad Mom's Christmas. Why?
I don't know.
That's the sound of the budding new movies popping up out of the field. Listen to all those holiday movies.
Gotta go harvest them.
Yeah. So this is a sequel to Bad Moms. We did not watch. I've never seen the first one.
Yep.
I don't know what the backstory for this series is.
I do.
You do?
It's Bad Moms.
Oh no!
Bad Moms is a backstory.
They're bad.
Bad Moms.
From my understanding of seeing the trailer for the first movie, I think I saw it a while ago. It was they're trying how you got The Hangover and all their movies like that, where it's boys and they're going crazy and having wild adventures. It seemed like that's what they were going for with Bad Moms. Now the ladies get to go wild. I don't know. There's been a trend lately of movies like that where it's boys are always getting into antics. How about the ladies do it now?
Is there a problem?
No, there's no problem with that. That's fine.
Good.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of movies like that nowadays. There was that one
crazy people.
Yeah, there was that one where they killed a stripper. There's a trailer for that. There was some movie about girls going crazy, girls going wild, and they go to Vegas and they murder a stripper somehow, accidentally.
You accidentally murder a stripper.
I don't remember. Anyway,
yeah.
This is a Bad Mom's Christmas. Starring Mila Kunis as Amy, Kristen Bell as Kiki, and Kathryn Hahn as Carla.
Dream team.
Yeah. That's them. The dream team.
Yep.
The Bad Moms. So let's get into it. We see a classic shot of the end of the movie, we're supposed to assume, where Mila Kunis is just sitting on the stairs.
I mean, we know it's the end of the movie because she says, "Let me tell you how this all started."
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah.
Classic thing. Because Mila Kunis' character is sitting on the stairs. Her house is a mess. It's all destroyed.
A camel. Classic.
Yeah, classic. Just random animal in all of these movies where people go wild. It's in The Hangover, there was a tiger or some shit.
Yeah.
There's always an animal.
A weird animal.
But exactly what you said. She's just let me show you how this started. Wild time.
Oh yeah.
She talks about her family and how she loves her family and everything. We see them making cookies and throwing flour at each other.
Yeah, it's very messy.
Yeah, that's not fun. That's a waste of flour.
Don't throw cat flour in my kitchen.
Sorry if we need to cough or something, or we're sniffling. We were sick the past week.
Sick as fuck.
Yeah. We're wearing sunglasses all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So our voices are scratchy.
I hate the sunglasses.
Yeah. But yeah, now we see she's just talking about Christmas and she hates buying gifts and decorating and everything.
But it's a mom's job to make Christmas magical.
Oh, so true. It's just such a hassle, but I gotta do it because I'm a mom.
Gotta do it. I'm the mom. It's my goal.
Mm-hmm. And then we see a screen that says 6 days till Christmas. This whole movie's a countdown to Christmas, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so some dude comes home with her kids, I guess. It's revealed as her boyfriend.
But they make it weird.
Yeah, well, I think in the last movie she got divorced, because they mentioned something about she got divorced recently.
Maybe that's the plot of the last movie.
Ooh.
Gets divorced, going crazy.
We're never going to watch it, so.
Yeah.
We're just assuming that is the plot of the last movie, because they mentioned that a few times in this one, and how it was last year, unless somehow this movie takes place multiple years after the first one.
I don't know.
You never know. But yeah, he's like, oh, she's like, can you fix some Christmas lights for me? And he's like, yeah, I can do that. She's like, oh, that's hot.
Because she said that. No, never mind.
What?
I don't know. She said that in like a not meaning way. Like,
Oh yeah,
I don't need your help unless you can fix Christmas lights.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh yeah, I can.
Like, yeah, it's easy to fix Christmas lights.
Super easy. You just switch them out.
Yeah.
But yeah. Then her kid, like, it's another classic thing in these movies where the kid is like, I heard you guys screaming last night in your bedroom.
She talks about sex,
What were
but
you
she
doing?
doesn't know. Why are you yelling at him?
You said, oh my fucking god.
What does that mean?
It's funny, get it? Because, like, she's like a child, but she said fuck.
She doesn't know what sex is.
That's so funny. She said F word. It's funny.
Oh.
She is. Yeah. That's like the whole point of this child is
like
that she says the
10
F word.
minutes of that.
Yeah. But that happens. And then I guess she finds out that her mom is coming home for Christmas. She's like, oh no, my mother's coming home for Christmas. And then that scene's over.
Yeah.
Then we go over to Kiki, Kristen Bell's character. She's trying to decorate the tree and everything, and her kids are just going wild and yelling and screaming and crying. And she can't control her children. And then her mom just shows up unexpectedly, 3 days early. She says
Unexpectedly, but also expectedly.
Why?
Wait, did you say she showed up 3 days early?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought she was supposed to be there early.
No, yeah, that's what she said. She's like,
Oh, I
you're
missed
here
that
3
part.
days early. What the heck? But yeah, I guess the whole point of her, like the plot of her mom, is that her mom's obsessed with her, and like has a picture of her on her shirt, and like smells her hair when they hug and stuff. It's really weird, but they like explain it.
Yeah.
Like what is it? I don't remember how they explain it. Her dad died, and so the mom pretty much just, instead of looking for another boyfriend, she just became obsessed with her daughter, and like best friends.
Yeah.
BFFs forever. Oh.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that to my kid. We're
Yeah,
going
there
to
we
be best
go.
friends. We're going to move next to them.
Perfect. And then we cut over to Catherine Hahn, her character Carla. She's working at a spa and just like complaining about, oh, I hate waxing vaginas. Oh, hate it. It's dumb.
Stop working in a spa then.
Yeah, exactly. That's just your job. Sorry. And then she like makes fun of some hairy lady because she's like, okay, who's next? And there's like a lady that has a unibrow. She's like, oh, gross. Weird. Some body shaming just to
Ew,
start the
hairy
whole movie
lady.
off real quick.
Yeah.
That happens. So we get introduced to all those characters. But she goes home, and her mom, Carla, goes home, and her mom just shows up out of nowhere. Her mom is played by Susan Sarandon, who you know from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and other films. What else? Other films? Thelma and Louise. Classics.
Duh.
The
I love
classics.
someone's Louise.
But she's wearing like a biker vest and like a cowboy hat, and she's smoking a joint. She's all wild,
She's
just
a
like
party
Carla.
mom, yeah.
Carla's like the party character,
Mhm.
and then her mom is the same. Yeah. But Carla's like, oh, I know why you're here. You only come when you need money for your gambling addiction. She's like, no, it's not. I'm just coming for Christmas.
Ugh.
Well, she doesn't know it's Christmas. Like, Carla's like, oh, you're here for Christmas? And she's like, oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Christmas.
Yeah.
Yep. Here for Christmas. Is it Christmas?
Easter?
Christmas? Is that how you say it?
Christmas.
Christmas. I'm here for Christmas.
I'm here for Christmas.
Where is he? Where's Mr. Christmas? Oh, why
Item.
you ate Mr. Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
No. No. But yeah, that and then her mom invites her to go to some like strip club.
This was written by the people that wrote The Hangover.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot. So instead of making more Hangover movies, they just decided to make Hangover for women. Except not really. I don't know. That might have been what the first one was about, because it seemed like that's what the first one was about. But this one, it wasn't that wild. Like, they didn't really go like as wild as the trailers made it seem. They got drunk like once, and then went to like a strip club once.
Yeah, it wasn't super wild.
Yeah, like it was pretty tame. based on what the trailers were showing us. But yeah, so that all that happens. Now it's 5 days till Christmas. And at this point, I figured out that they just love just putting the F word in the script.
Love it.
Just because it's funny. It's funny to see Mila Kunis say the F word. Isn't that funny? She doesn't do that. She's a lady.
She's a lady.
Ladies don't say the F word.
No.
And then a child say it, and that's funny too when a child say it. But it's like so many unnecessary fucks in this movie. It's terrible. I hate when there's a script where someone's just like, oh yeah, let's fucking go to the fucking mall, like just like saying it for no reason.
Yeah.
It's very annoying and not funny, and they're just trying to be like edgy or something. They're like, ooh.
They're moms.
Yeah, bad moms though.
Oh shit! You said the name of the movie. Roll credits.
Yep. Yep. So Mila's mom and her dad are there now. Her mom is played by Christine Baranski.
Yep. Someone who looks nothing like her at all.
Yeah, like the other moms kind of look like
They did well casting moms.
except for Mila.
Yeah.
Because we got Christine over here, from How the Grinch Stole
Mamma
Christmas.
Mia.
Yeah, Mamma Mia. Good, all that good stuff like that.
Yep.
She's on a TV show called The Good Wife. That's popular that I've never heard anything about.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about.
But she's on that. So she plays her mom, and she really doesn't look anything like her. But anyway, she comes in. She gives the children some Xboxes, so you know that she's rich immediately. Good. That's good. I feel like that's good character establishment. You know, they don't have to like explicitly be like, oh, look at all my money. She's just like, here's an Xbox, child.
Yeah. 2 Xboxes, one per child.
Yeah, you need them.
I don't want to share.
And then she does like a racist joke to Mila's boyfriend.
Got him. So
Where she's like, please take our bags up. Gracias.
she says it slowly
Because her
loudly.
boyfriend is Latino. So
Take my bags up.
Huh?
Put my bags away.
No.
Gracias.
No.
Adios.
Oh boy. But yeah, that happens. And then the mom's like, "Oh yeah, I got this whole week planned. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna plan and I'm gonna decorate and everything." And Mila's like, "Oh boy, what have I gotten myself into this time? This is truly a bad mom's Christmas."
Now we can roll credits.
Yeah. And then it's 4 days till Christmas. That day was very quick. Nothing happened. And then the girls, the main 3 girls, are at the mall talking about their moms. And they're just like, oh, my mom's here. And she's like, oh, my mom's here too. Oh, my mom's here too.
What
Crazy.
a coincidence. They all showed up
At the same time. Yeah. And then they come into the mall, and the kids, they're just going wild in the mall for Santa. And Mila's like, I can't do this sober. And they're like, okay. And then they just go get beer somehow.
In the mall?
Yeah, at the mall?
Wait,
Are there
what
any places in the mall that sell
mall
beer?
are you at?
I don't think I've ever seen a place in the mall that sells beer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are they allowed to? I guess they would be.
Yeah, it's a place. They sell beer.
But yeah, they just get drunk at the mall.
Yeah, like too drunk.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, very drunk. And they complain about their families and how they have to do all this shopping and they get nothing in return.
I mean, you don't have to do all the shopping.
Yeah, exactly. Just have someone. If you don't want to do it, someone else do it.
Yeah.
Like it's not your responsibility. Just do it.
That's what the whole opening monologue was.
Exactly. Yeah. But whatever. So they're like, we're gonna take back Christmas this year. We're gonna do what we want. And then there's just a montage of them going wild.
So wild.
Which is like where they got all the shots for the trailer, I guess. Because the whole trailer is just them going wild. And this is like the only scene where they actually go wild.
Yeah.
Do classic things like push an elf over, push a person over.
Put their butt on Santa.
Yeah, just give Santa a lap dance. They do some shots somewhere. No, there's like restaurants in the mall that like sit down restaurants that maybe because like the Superstition Springs Mall out here. There's like I think there used to be a Ruby Tuesdays. There's something else there now.
No, there's nothing there now.
There isn't. Well, there used to be, and I think they served alcohol. So I guess you could get drunk at the mall.
But it'd be expensive.
There's Cheesecake Factory. You can get drunk at Cheesecake Factory.
In the mall.
It's near the mall.
You're in the food court.
So what do you constitute in the mall though? Because like there's some malls that are outdoor malls.
Those are outdoor malls.
So you don't think the Cheesecake Factory is a part of the mall?
No, Superstition Springs Mall is a mall.
I know, but
It's not an outdoor mall.
I feel like the Cheesecake Factory is a part of that
I
mall.
don't feel like
Because it's like
this.
off to the side. For the people who don't know, there's the mall, the inside part, and there's Cheesecake Factory like a few yards away from the mall.
It's just a Cheesecake Factory.
I think it's part of the mall.
It's not.
It's the sidewalks are connected,
So
so I think it's part of the mall.
what?
It's in the same. You have
is
to, if you want to go to the mall.
a part of Walmart?
No, well, that's not how it works. That's not how Walmart works. Walmart's not multiple stores. The
It's got
mall's multiple
sidewalks.
stores.
So
Whatever. But yeah, they do all this crap. They steal a tree from like a store
Foot
for
Locker.
some reason.
Lady Foot Locker.
Yeah, Lady Foot Locker. They steal a tree from Lady Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Because Mila's like, oh, I gotta go Christmas tree shopping with my mom. Blah. But then they're like, let's just steal one, and then they just steal one, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
and they just get away with it.
Bye.
They just like get away with that, so that's fine. And Mila's back at home, and everything's normal now. She's not drunk anymore, I guess. And like their boyfriend and all the kids are there, and mom's like, "Oh, I hate this tree. It's stupid. It's dumb." And the boyfriend's like, "I like it." And she's like, "Well, shut up."
It's got little shoes on it.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
And then we cut over to Kiki. Sorry, Kristen Bell's character. I didn't learn everyone's names until like halfway through the movie, so I mostly just wrote down their actual names since I know those.
That's fine.
But she goes to bed with her husband, and they start getting busy, but then they hear a cough, and it's her mom.
Watching him in the corner.
You know, like you do.
He's my best friend.
Yeah, I love watching. Oh, you're so big. Bigger than your father.
Get out, Mom.
That happens. Then we go back over to Amy, and it's the morning time, I guess. So 3 days till Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write that one down, but they probably said that on the screen. And there's a bunch of workers decorating her house for some reason. Like, and there's like a shit ton of people outside and everything. Her mom is like telling people what to do and stuff like that. And she's like, "What the heck? No, I don't want these decorations."
I mean, I wouldn't complain. They were nice decorations, and I didn't have to do it.
Exactly. Like, why are you complaining so much? Just let it happen. It's fine. She sets up a whole like elaborate thing that like plays the whole 12
See, that
Days
was a
of
bit
Christmas
much,
song.
but everything else was good.
Yeah. But yeah, so she's mad about that.
Mm-hmm.
And now the main moms, they're hanging out just making gingerbread houses or something. I don't know why.
Gingerbread peepees.
Yeah, one of them makes a penis out of gingerbread. Get it? It's funny.
Is a dick.
It's funny. Get it?
I get it.
Like, that's not what you'd make with gingerbread. These are some bad moms.
Oh, what about Mom's
Whoa.
Christmas?
Yeah, I don't know why they're making gingerbread
I
houses
don't know. They're having a fun time.
without their children.
Fuck
Like
their
it's like a
kids.
child thing to do.
Probably I want to make gingerbread houses.
Well, I like making gingerbread houses. I just feel like if you're gonna make gingerbread houses, bring your children.
No, they're
Children like
boring.
doing that.
Children are nerds.
But yeah, they're like, oh, you gotta stick up for yourself, beat up your mom. She's
Fight her.
dumb. Yeah. They keep complaining about their moms and stuff like that. Kiki mentions that her mom cut and colored her hair just like hers, and they're like, ooh. Ugh. But now Carla, she's like, "Oh, I gotta go work. Bye." And then she makes a penis cookie.
No.
But she goes to work, and she's like, "Oh no, her mom is there now. That's right. Her mom's there for a manicure."
Asking for money.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh no, come on, it's not for gambling. It's for I have a business opportunity that I would like to invest in and stuff like that."
Yeah.
But it's just gambling. That's what it ends up being. I wrote down this line because I actually did like this line where she's like talking to her mom, and her mom's just like being dumb and stuff like that, and then she starts talking about her son, and her mom is like, "Oh, you really care about your kid, don't you?" And she's like, "Yeah, most people do." And she's like, "Oh, well, I don't keep up with the latest parenting trends."
That was a good one.
That was a good line. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all that happens. Blah blah blah. Their mom steals some stuff from the spa. Whatever.
Steals a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of nail polish and stuff. But now we're back at Amy's house. They're going to see the Russian Nutcracker, like original play.
5 hour long.
Yeah. I don't know how much of that they embellished. I don't know if it's actually like 5 hours long.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
Probably, I don't know. But that's what they say. They're like, oh, it's all in Russian and it's 5 hours long. She wants to take us to this boring thing. But Mila's like, Amy. I keep doing that. But she's like, no, we're not going. We're going to Sky Zone. Kiki earlier kept mentioning how she was going to take her children to Sky Zone, which is like a indoor trampoline park thing. I don't know like the different names for it, but out here in Arizona, there's one called Jump Street. There's probably like a bunch of different names, but yeah, it's like just like an indoor trampoline place where there's just a bunch of trampolines everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So they just, instead of going to the Nutcracker, they go to Sky Zone, and her mom is mad. She's like, oh, I wanted to go to Nutcracker. Blech.
Kids would have liked Nutcracker.
Yeah. And the other moms are there also, so they all have fun. There's a big montage of them just having fun. And some of the older moms, they do some bonding. They all play dodgeball, and Amy and her mom are the last ones in, and they have a standoff.
Amy wins.
Yes, all that stuff happens. And now it's 2 days till Christmas.
Oh.
Ooh. Carla, she's like complaining about, she's at work. She's like, I don't want to wax people anymore, blah. And then some hot guy comes in, and he's like, I want my balls waxed. It's played by Justin Hartley, who is from the critically acclaimed television show This Is Us. I just know that because we've been watching that a little bit. So
good.
Yeah, it's a good show. So he's from that.
Mm.
He's from probably other things. Let's see.
No, that's it.
That's all he's from.
Yeah.
This and This Is Us. It looks like he was on Smallville for a little bit. Okay, but yeah. So yeah, she's giving him a wax, and she looks his big penis. He got a big penis.
It scares women away.
Yeah. But yeah, they have a nice chat, and he invites her to come to his sexy Santa competition. She's like, "Oh, it's a date then." Yeah, and all that happens. And now Kiki and her mom, they're in counseling, and she tells her mom the truth about like, you're too weird. And her mom's like, oh no, I can't believe it. I'm so sad.
I have cancer.
Yeah, she pretends to have cancer to get her to feel bad for her, but then she was like, oh no, I don't really have cancer. I was joking. That happens, and she gets like mad and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki's like, oh no.
And then the therapist yells at her.
Oh yeah.
The bad therapist.
Therapist played by Wanda Sykes.
Heck yeah. And from
Madagascar.
New Adventures of Old Christine.
She plays
the hippo.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I never watched the New Adventures of Old Christine.
I used to.
But yeah. Yeah, she yells at her, like a therapist does.
Yeah,
You know where you yell at them? And now Amy's family is going caroling, because that's what the grandma wants to do. She's like, we're going caroling. We're going to dress up as Christmas Carol characters, and Amy has to play Scrooge. They have to sing all the songs. Fun songs. And that's what they do. They go to like one of Amy's I guess work friends.
I think they were school people because they're talking about the PTA.
That's true.
PTO.
So maybe it was like another parent.
Mm-hmm.
They come to one of their houses and they make fun of Amy, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm embarrassed."
Mm.
But they won the competition, which is cool. And then her and her mom have a talk, and her mom's like agrees to back off a little bit. She's like, "That's fine. If you want to do your own thing, fine."
But she doesn't.
Yeah, no, she lied. So we cut to the main moms hanging out. They're at the Sexy Santa competition, and Carla's mom gets up and starts dancing with the Carla's boyfriend guy.
Mm-hmm.
Ty is his name. And she's like, "Oh, that's my mom. What the heck?" And then her mom falls off the bar, and it hurts herself.
She gets a concussion.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yep.
Rip, mom.
Mm-hmm. So she takes care of her mom, and she's like, "I'll see you later, Ty. We don't have time because I gotta take care of my mom. Sorry." Now we're back at Amy's family, and Grandma's talking to the kids because the kids are worried about them fighting. And she's like, "Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. We're fine. We're fine." But it's not fine.
It's not fine.
Because now it's Christmas Eve.
Oh no.
Carla and her mom, they're just like stealing food from people at the grocery store, and they also just get away with that. They like stand outside and like donate your food to children.
And then they take food out of the bags.
Yeah, or they just get away with that. And now we're at Kiki's house, and she's like, "Oh, it's Christmas Eve, so you get to open one present." And her mom gives her a present, and it's the key to her mom's new house because she moved next door to them.
Yay!
Yay! So fun. She's like, she tells her husband to bring the children out of the room so she can have an argument with her mom. And her mom's like, "I don't know why you don't want to spend time with me. Why don't you want to spend time with me?" So yeah, that happens. And then Amy and her family are driving back from something. I don't know what they were driving back from, but they're driving back home.
Remember.
And apparently there's a party happening at her house, and her mom's throwing a big old fancy party.
Huge fancy party.
Yeah, Kenny G's there.
Sushi bar.
And she's very mad. So she comes in, she kicks Kenny G out, kicks the sushi guy out, kicks everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
I would have left the sushi guy.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Amy gets really mad, and her mom fight, and they trash the whole place. And then she kicks her mom out of the house, and the kids like come up to her and like defend their grandma for some reason.
Grandma's just being a bitch.
Yeah, she like being super controlling, but they're like, "Oh, you should."
Oh, we love grandma.
Yeah, for some because she gives them Xboxes. That's why.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then now we're back where we started in the movie. She's sitting at the stairs and she's like, "Oh no, this is my life. I'm a bad mom."
Ruined Christmas.
Yeah. And Carla's mom, she leaves and doesn't say goodbye. She just leaves a note. We see all the moms are super sad about.
Did you mention
Christmas.
that they gave her the money? That's why she left.
Oh yeah, that's right. She gives her some money for her new business venture.
New business.
Yeah. But what else happens? Oh yeah, so now here's where the movie's like trying to make us. The whole time this movie's been showing us that the grandmas are bad, and we shouldn't be on their side, right? And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, but now you should feel bad for them because their children are really the bad ones. But not really.
Why should I feel bad for the gambling mom?
Yeah, or the mom that's like crazy and obsessed with her child and like doesn't understand why that's wrong. And then why would I feel bad for the one who's trying to control everything and won't let her like daughter get a say in it at all? I don't understand why the movie just thinks we're just gonna be on their side now because what?
I don't know.
And that's the whole moral of this movie at the end.
Like the moral of the movie is grandma's bad, but our moms were worse, so you should get over it.
Yeah, exactly. Like what are you fucking talking about? Like, oh, I had a shitty childhood, so you should respect me. Like, no. How about you just be a good mom and then I'll respect
worse.
you? Like, no, fuck off. Whatever. Just because you're like that's what I hate about like family movies and stuff like that is, and I'm not saying like, look, I like my parents. They're fine. Like, they're my parents. Mm-hmm. But like, if they were shitty, fuck them. I don't care. I don't have to. All these family movies are like, oh, you have to love your family even if they're dumb. It's like you don't though.
Yeah.
If I didn't like my parents, fuck my parents then. I'm not gonna love them just because they're my family. I don't give a shit, dude. I don't have to love anyone for any fucking reason. That's my opinion though.
You have to love me.
That's because I do love you.
If
I didn't love you, then I wouldn't love you. You see how that works? It shouldn't just be, no, I love you. It's not a stupid like thing that's like, oh, you have to love your family. No, you don't. You really don't have to love your family. If they're shitty, just like don't hang out with them.
Cut them out.
Yeah, just cut them up into pieces.
What? Cut them out.
I thought you said cut them up. Because if you don't like your family, you just cut them up.
Cut them up, yeah. Problem solved.
But that's the whole like moral of this movie, and it's fucking bullshit. Anyway, the grandmas, they all like meet at this church for some reason, and they're like, oh, our daughters are terrible. Oh, they don't love us. We're bad. That's why they don't love us, because we're shitty to them.
We're bad moms.
And then Amy decides to go find her mom at the church and make things right, and that's what all the moms do, and they all make things right. Then Amy and her mom decorate the house together because they made up. Mm-hmm. And it's Christmas Day, and the kids are like, "Oh, it looks great!" And then they open presents and crap. Kiki's mom comes up. She like apologizes and she's like, "Oh, I'm putting the house on the market. Don't worry, I'm not gonna live next door to you anymore." And then we are introduced to Carla's son now. He has like an Australian accent for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's very weird.
It's really weird. Maybe that was explained in the first movie. I don't know. Maybe she dated an Australian guy. Who knows? But then, yeah, her mom comes to the door and she's like, "Oh, I quit gambling. I'll give you your money back, and I got a job so I can pay you back. Got a job at Sky Zone."
Oh.
And yeah, and all the families, they all get together, all of them.
Get together.
And they have a nice meal. And then Ty shows up for Carla, and he does a nice dance. Nice dance.
Sexy
dance. And then the grandmas are like, "Oh, thanks for the dinner, but we're going to go on a Vegas trip together."
Ooh.
And then it's like trying to tease like a sequel.
Hangover 4.
I mean, honestly, that would be a fun movie.
Grandma edition.
Yeah, like Bad Grandmas.
Bad Grandmas.
So yeah, that's it. Do you want to do some gift giving?
Yeah. What did I tell you to write down? It's gonna be my gift.
Yeah, so you said there was a transition when Amy and her mom were getting like, bonding again when they made up at the end.
Oh yeah.
They cut down a tree and the tree falls down and it transitions into them picking the tree up in
the house.
Yeah, it was a good transition.
It's my favorite part.
Yeah, it was very good. And then that joke that I mentioned earlier, that was good. I guess the acting's fine. I didn't have a problem with any of the acting.
I like Mila Kunis.
All the actresses are good.
Yeah.
I like all the people that play the moms. Kristen Bell's good. Catherine Hahn. All the ones that play the grandmas. All of them.
All of them.
Susan Sarandon, is that her name?
I don't know.
Did I say that wrong? Let me pull up my IMDb. Yeah, Susan Sarandon, Christine Baranski. I never knew her name. I'm sorry if I'm saying it weird.
Well.
I never knew Christine Baranski's name. I just know her as the lady from Mamma Mia. So yeah, but that was it. I mean, it was clearly like they're gonna go wild, but then they don't, and they put too many F words in it. And also the moral of the story is fucking bullshit, and I hate it.
Those are not gifts.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Those are coal.
Those are the coal that I'm giving to them. So I don't know what. 3 out of 10.
I give it a 4.
Ooh, give it a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll give it a 4 also. No.
Slightly below average.
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it.
All right, guys, it's time to take back the celebration tank. They get that
because
they're taking back Christmas.
Yeah,
they say that a lot.
Yeah, they say that a bunch of times. Or maybe it's like oh my fucking god, it's the celebration tank, something like that, Anyway, we're already in the celebration tank.
Splash.
Get it? Because the little girl says, "Oh my fucking god," like 5 times in the movie. Because it's funny. Because children say the F word and it's funny.
Splash.
So it's still October, which means it's all these months. It's Adopt a Senior Pet Month, Child Safety Protection Month, Historic Bridge Awareness Month, Movember, National Adoption Awareness Month, National Diabetes Awareness Month, National Epilepsy Month, National Daughter Pecan Month, National Gratitude Month, National Marrow Awareness Month, National Novel Writing Month, National Pepper Month, National Pomegranate Month, National Scholarship Month, National Sleep Comfort Month, National Native American Heritage Month, No Shave November, Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, Peanut Butter Lovers Month, Prematurity Awareness Month, and Sweet Potato Awareness Month. And then it's Tuesday, the 28th. What does that mean, bub?
You tell me, bub.
It means, I'll go first. It's Independence Day in Albania.
Happy Independence Day, Albania.
They got their independence from the Ottoman Empire in 1912.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
It's Ascension of Abdul Baha.
Happy Ascension of Abdul Baha.
On November 28th at 1 in the morning, members of the Baha'i faith throughout the world will commemorate the passing of Abdul Baha, the eldest son of Baha'u'llah. He was born on May 23rd, 1844 in Tehran, and given the name Abbas. And yeah, he's a person, and they are gonna commemorate him.
Nice. So that's for the Baha'i faith.
Yes.
Nice. Very good. It's also Independence Day in Mauritania.
Happy Independence Day, Mauritania.
Yeah, they got their independence in 1960.
Good job.
What's next?
It's French Toast Day.
Happy French Toast Day.
Go eat some.
It's also Proclamation of Independence Day in East Timor.
Happy day.
Yeah, they declared their independence from Portugal in 1975.
Congrats.
Yeah, what's next?
Giving Tuesday.
Happy Giving Tuesday.
It's also known as hashtag Giving Tuesday. It refers to the Tuesday after U.S. Thanksgiving. Why does it say it like that? Tuesday after U.S. Thanksgiving in the United States.
Yep.
It is a movement to create an international day of giving at the beginning of the Christmas and holiday season. Giving Tuesday was started in 2012 by the 92nd Street Y and the United Nations Foundation as a response to commercialism and consumerism in the post-Thanksgiving season like Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Nice. It's also Red Planet Day.
Happy Red Planet Day.
Yeah, it commemorates the day in 1964 when Mariner 4, it's a probe that they launched, that NASA launched. It commemorates the day when it was launched.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's in 8 months it was the first spacecraft to reach Mars and fly by it.
Congrats, buddy boy.
Yeah. So what's next?
Make Your Own Head Day.
Happy Make Your Own Head Day.
There's not really an origin. You literally just make a head.
Like out of clay?
Out of art.
Ooh.
Just make a head.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
Then we move on to Wednesday, the 29th. It's Liberation Day in Albania.
Happy Liberation Day, Albania.
Yeah, Albania was liberated from Nazi Germany during World War II, and today's when they got liberated.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
It is International Wednesday the 29th.
Yes.
Did you already say that?
Yes.
Oh, okay, my bad, sorry.
It's okay.
International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people.
Happy International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people.
It's a UN-organized observance. Events are held in the United Nations headquarters in New York, as well as UN offices in Geneva and Vienna. It is generally held November 29th each year to mark the anniversary of the Resolution of 181. In 2003, it was observed on December 1st. I couldn't really figure out why.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah, that's the day.
Okay. And it's also Unity Day in Vanuatu.
Happy Unity Day, guys.
Vanuatu. I'm so sorry. It's celebrated every year, and it was created to unite all the peoples into one single nation.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
It is Square Dance Day.
Happy Square Dance Day.
Go do it. Square dance, guys.
Okay. I will.
Good.
Move on to Thursday, the 30th. It is Bonifacio Day in the Philippines.
Happy Bonifacio Day, Philippines.
Yeah, it commemorates the birth of Andres Bonifacio on November 30th, 1863. He was a nationalist and revolutionary and is considered the father of the Philippine Revolution.
Good job.
Yeah. What's next, bub?
It is Maulid Nabi.
Happy Maulid Nabi.
It's the observance of the birthday of the Islamic prophet Muhammad, which is celebrated on Rabi al-Awwal, the third month in the Islamic calendar. Rabi al-Awwal is the accepted date among most of the Sunni scholars, while Shia scholars regard 17 Rabi al-Awwal as the accepted date. The 7-day period, the 12th through the 17th Rabi al-Awwal, is assigned by Islamic Republic of Iran as Unity Week. Yeah.
That's fun. And it's also Commemoration Day in the United Arab Emirates.
Happy day.
I never figured out how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Emirates?
It's fine. It's fine.
Emirates. The UAE. But it recognizes sacrifices and dedication of martyrs who've given their lives to the UAE just in military service or any sort of service.
Nice.
Yeah, so thank you. What's next?
It's stay at home because you're well day.
Happy Stay at Home because you're well day.
It's just a well cat holiday. Yeah.
It's also Computer Security Day.
Happy Computer Security Day.
Yeah, began in 1988. Make sure your computers are safe.
You got it.
What's next?
National Meth Awareness Day.
Happy National Meth Awareness Day.
A proclamation signed by President George W. Bush in 2006, November 30th, was set forth as National Meth Awareness Day. Be aware.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's also Independence Day in Barbados.
Happy Independence Day, Barbados.
Yeah, they got their independence from the British in 1966.
Nice.
What's next?
It is National Moose Day.
Happy National Moose Day.
The word mousse in French means foam. A mousse is typically made with whipped egg, whites, or cream. Its consistency can vary from light and airy to thick and creamy, whether sweet or savory. A mousse can complement any meal So go eat some mousse.
Okay.
Home.
And then what's next?
It's St. Andrew's Day.
Happy St. Andrew's Day.
St. Andrew's Day is the feast of St. Andrew and is celebrated on the 30th of November. Go eat and party. Nom nom nom.
We move on to Friday, the 1st of December. It's December.
Happy December.
Ooh, which means it's some months.
Woo.
Not a lot of months, surprisingly.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, it is National Tie Month.
Happy National Thai Month.
Yep, go have a tie.
Like, go eat some Thai food?
No, like a tie, like a necktie.
I'm going to use it as an excuse to eat Thai food.
Deal. What's next?
It is National Drunk and Drug Driving Prevention Month.
Happy National Drunk and Drugs Driving Prevention Month.
Yeah. President Obama designated December 2012 as National Impaired Driving Prevention Month and invites families, educators, healthcare providers, and community leaders to promote responsible decision-making and encourage young people to live free of alcohol and drugs.
Nice.
Not nice.
But no, you gotta live free of alcohol and drugs.
I do what I want.
Well, don't drive then.
Well, I won't drive.
That's fine.
I can't promise I'm not going to do some drugs.
It's okay, Obama. We're not doing nothing bad.
You're not my president no more.
That's true. It's also National Write a Business Plan Month.
Happy National Write a Business Plan Month.
Guess what?
Do you write a business plan?
You got it.
Nice.
What's next?
Safe Toys and Gifts Month.
Happy Safe Toys and Gifts Month.
Prevent Blindness America has declared December a Safe Toys and Gifts Awareness Month. The group encourages everyone to consider if the toys they wish to give suits the age and individual skills and abilities of the individual child who will receive it, especially for infants and children under 3. So stop giving out those dangerous toys.
Yeah, stop it.
Yeah, you're killing kids.
It's also Write a Friend Month.
Happy Write a Friend Month.
Just write a letter to somebody.
Nice.
What's next?
It's Tomato and Winter Squash Month.
Happy Tomato and Winter Squash Month.
Go eat some.
And then we'll move on to the days. It's Damrong Rajunhab Day in Thailand.
Happy day, Thailand.
Yeah, Prince Damrong Rajanhab. I'm so sorry. Rajanubab. I'm so sorry. Prince Damrong. Yeah, he's often called the founder of the modern Thai educational system.
Thai?
Yeah,
Food?
like Thai food. But yeah, he was a leader there, and he was very into making the education very good. So it's a happy day for education.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
Bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day.
Happy bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day.
So what kind of holiday?
It is also day of the first president of the Republic of Kazakhstan.
Happy day of the first president of the Republic of Kazakhstan.
Yeah. It marks the first presidential elections that were held in Kazakhstan in 1991 after the breakup of the Soviet Union.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
Eat a red apple day.
Happy Eat a Red Apple Day.
Go, do it. Eat a red apple. Jeez, calm down.
It's also Freedom and Democracy Day in Chad.
Happy Freedom and Democracy Day, Chad.
Yeah, it commemorates the overthrow of Hissène Habré by Idris Deby in 1990.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
Faux Fur Day.
Happy Faux Fur Day.
Oh, no, sorry. Faux Fur Friday.
Oh, Fur Friday.
Faux Fur
Faux
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. Faux furs exist.
Okay.
Be aware.
I am aware.
Be very aware.
It's also Republic Day in Central African Republic.
Happy Republic Day, Central African Republic.
Yeah, on this day in 1958, the territory formerly known as Ubangu-Chari became an autonomous republic within the newly established French community, and 2 years later they changed the name to the Central African Republic.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
World AIDS Day.
Happy World AIDS Day.
World AIDS Day, designated on the 1st of December every year since 1988, is dedicated to raising awareness of the AIDS pandemic caused by the spread of HIV infection and is mourning those who have died of the disease.
It's also restoration of independence in Portugal.
Happy day.
Yeah, they got their independence back from the Spanish in 1640.
Nice.
Yeah, now we move on to Saturday the 2nd. What do you got?
International Day for the Abolition of Slavery.
Happy International Day for the Abolition of Slavery.
It's a yearly event on December 2nd, organized by the UN General Assembly. It was first celebrated in 1986.
Nice. It's also Day of the Cuban Armed Forces.
Happy Day of the Cuban Armed Forces.
Yeah, it commemorates the landing of the yacht Granma in 1956, and it's considered a very important event in the Cuban Revolution.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
It's Karthiki Deepam.
Happy Karthiki Deepam.
It's a Tamil festival of lights. The festival is observed in most Tamil homes and every Tamil temple of Tamil Nadu, Sri Lanka, Kerala, and falls in the month of Kartikai, mid-November to mid-December. As per Tamil calendar, this occurs on the day when the moon is in conjunction with the constellation Kathargai in Purnami. This constellation appears as a group of 6 stars in the firmament in the shape of a pendant from the ear. In Kerala, the festival is also known as, in the rest of India, a related festival called Kartik Purnama is celebrated on a different date.
Nice. And it's also the United Arab Emirates National Day.
Happy United Arab Emirate National Day.
Yeah, I looked up how to pronounce this. Emirates. Yep. It marks the United Arab Emirates Union Day between the 6 Emirates, which was followed by the joining of the 7th Emirate, Ras Al Khaimah, in 1972.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
It's National Fritters Day.
Happy National Fritters Day.
Fritters come in a variety of forms, from morsels dipped in flavorful batters to bits of dough stuffed or filled with delicious surprises, all of which are deep fried and served hot with dips, strips, or dustings of seasonings. Go eat some.
Oh, no.
No.
And then we move on to Saturday the 3rd. It's Advocates Day in India.
Happy Advocates Day, India.
Yeah, it's celebrated...
Did you say Saturday?
Sunday.
You said Saturday.
I meant Sunday the 3rd.
Okay.
But yeah, Advocates Day is celebrated in India by the lawyer community because it marks the birth anniversary of Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who's the first president of India, and he was a lawyer.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
Advent.
Happy Advent.
Advent is a season observed in many Christian churches as a time of expectant waiting and preparation for the celebration of the nativity of Jesus at Christmas. The term is a version of the Latin word meaning coming. The term Advent is also used in Eastern Orthodoxy for the 40-day nativity fast, which has practices from those in the West. Practices associated with Advent include keeping an Advent calendar, lighting an Advent wreath, praying an Advent daily devotional lighting as Christingle, as well as other ways of preparing for Christmas, such as setting up Christmas decorations. A custom that is sometimes done... hanging Christmas lights.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Yep.
Wait, did you ever do Advent calendars when you were a kid?
No.
Oh, they were fun. I used to do them when I was a kid.
I mean, I would just open everything once.
Well,
I can't be trusted.
you're supposed to wait.
Well, I've never had an Advent calendar, and I know if I would open it all.
No, you wait.
You can't make me.
You get 1 chocolate a day.
I get 12 chocolates on one day.
No.
I need another Advent calendar. This one's empty.
What the heck?
This one's empty.
You ate it all. It's not the 24th yet.
Oh, it's tasty though.
Dang it. It's also International Day of Disabled Persons.
Happy International Day of Disabled Persons.
Yeah, it's proclamated in 1992 by the UN. It aims to promote well-being of people with disabilities and awareness that they're just like us is fine.
They're people too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's next?
Advent Sunday.
Happy Advent Sunday.
It's the first Sunday in Advent,
Hoo-hoo.
and people go to church.
Ooh. It's also National Roof Over Your Head Day.
Happy National Roof Over Your Head Day.
Yeah, it was created to just be thankful for what you have.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, seriously. We'll move on to Monday, the 4th. What do you got?
Find. That doesn't say find. Eid il-Berbara.
Happy Eid il-Berbara.
It's also known as St. Barbara's Day. It's a
Also
holiday.
known as find.
It's a holiday celebrated annually on December 4th.
You okay?
Why does it say December 4th, December 17th? I don't know. It's a day.
2017, maybe. Boom.
It's not annually celebrated on. I don't know. Whatever. Among Middle Eastern Christians in Lebanon, Israel, Syria, Jordan, Palestine, and Turkey, it has become Lebanon's counterpart to the Halloween celebration, although it existed as a tradition much earlier. It is celebrated in honor of Christian saint and martyr Saint Barbara. The general belief among Lebanese Christians is that Saint Barbara disguised herself as many different characters to elude the Romans who were persecuting her.
That's fun.
Yeah.
And it's also Chalisa.
Happy Chalisa.
Chalisa is a week-long celebration of the Unitarian Universalist principles. It first started in 2005. Just to spread the word of the Unitarian Universalist values. Every day, there's 7 different values in the Unitarian Universalist belief system, and so there's one day for every principle. I'll read them to you. First principle is the inherent worth and dignity of every person. Second is justice, equity, and compassion in human relations. Third is acceptance of one another and encouragement to spiritual growth in our congregations. Fourth is a free and responsible search for truth and meaning. Fifth is the right of conscience and the use of the democratic process within our congregations and in society at large. The sixth is the goal of world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all. And the last principle is respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part.
Nice.
Yeah. But what you got next?
National Dice Day.
Happy National Dice Day.
Their thing. Dice exist.
Roll them bones.
No.
Roll them
I
bones.
don't have bones.
Roll them bones.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee. It's also China Constitution Day.
Happy China Constitution Day.
They got a constitution. Good job.
You can tell me anything about it?
I couldn't really find a lot of information. It was written recently.
Okay.
What's next?
It's Wear Brown Shoes Day.
Happy Wear Brown Shoes Day.
Do it. Go fucking wear some brown
I don't
shoes.
have any brown shoes.
Well, you can't live on this day.
I don't know what you're gonna do. It's Navy Day in India.
Oh, happy Navy Day, India.
Thank you, Navy.
Thank you.
That's it. That's all the holidays.
Cat?
Yeah, there's like a cat outside. Or maybe a child. Anyway.
That's nice.
Yeah, follow us on all the social medias. We're all over the place. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Send them that stocking stuffer so they can listen to us be fun and funny and fun. Or, yeah, if we missed any holidays or if we have incorrect information, please send us an email at oneholiday@gmail.com. Or if you just want to say hi, send us an email. Or give us a rating or subscribe or something. What are you doing? What you just subscribe, dang it. Anyway, that's it.
That's it.
Them's the days.
Them's the days.